Do you think that elections in this country are clean or dirty?
You don't want me to go there.
Hey, did George Bush steal the election? Did George Bush steal the election? Do you think George Bush stole the election? Did George Bush steal the election? Do you think that George Bush stole the election?
You don't ask me about George Bush.
I registered to vote today.
Do you think that elections in this country are clean or dirty? Do you think the elections in this country are clean or dirty?
No, I think they're just...
I think they're clean, but then again, I don't have the proof that they're dirty.
All right, can you say that again without saying profanity? Because it's good. You say George Bush stole the election.
Yep.
How did he do it? How did he do that?
Paperwork, brother, in Florida, like the whole counting situation down there.
I think that he won because he bought people's votes.
His wife was in charge of counting the votes.
Elections are fixed, you think?
I certainly think so.
And when you're saying he cheated, that's a serious accusation. How do you back that up?
I think it's probably been going on in some sense for years.
It's been backed up many ways. Many ways. But I have to go now.
Maybe I'm wrong again.
From coast to coast, we're going to get to the root of the voter fraud problem. Here in the state of Washington, the election for governor was decided by just a handful of votes.
This was the closest, narrowest statewide election in the country's history.
What do you do when the elections are that close?
You go with whoever won.
There were more than 10 times as many illegal votes as the margin in the race.
So who's that conscience sticking on the soul?
We need to examine the original premises.
In 1992, we found that Clinton probably never had won an election straight up.
Instead of asking, are elections corrupt, why wouldn't they be corrupt?
They had stole elections throughout Arkansas and had no problem doing it.
Wrong again.
It started out with Bush being ahead by roughly 500 votes.
When George Bush was initially elected, he did something quite rinky.
The people who wanted to steal the election from him knew how many votes they had to get.
Quite what?
Rinky.
They started for a recount in those areas where they thought the votes could be manufactured.
That's the first time anybody's ever said the election in 2000 was rinky.
I think it was rinky.
Well, I understand Sparky has voted in the last 2 presidential elections.
Yes, he has.
Warren Despain voted in the last presidential election. That's pretty remarkable. Mr. Despain died in February of 1904. Sparky is a dog.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's that conscience sticking on the soul of my shoe?
People that run for president are elected by a group of small members of the, I think it's the club that they're in.
Is this the Electoral College?
No. This is I'm in high school.
So who's that conscience sticking on the soul?